Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. How are we today on this fine Thursday? I always have to think about what day it is. I literally never know what day it is. How is everybody today? How are we doing? I heard in my spiritual community that a few people woke up feeling very different today than they did yesterday. So I'm curious to see what you guys think too, how you guys feel about that. Hello, Sassy Nana, Jill, hello, Bobby Lee, hello, Christy, Lori, Lizzie, oh my gosh, everybody's here, hello. Yeah, Stacy, you made it. Hello, Baltimore is here. Cindy is here, everybody's here. Hello, hello. Snowy, cold Western North Carolina. I brought tea. I just made a new tea, so I'm gonna have 2 tea mugs today. But the other tea I just made, it's too hot to drink, so I'm gonna have to drink my lukewarm tea until. Ooh, you woke up around 4 a.m. nauseous, huh? It's interesting. Florida's here. SoCal in the house. What up, Brad? It's so funny. You're welcome for stopping your doom scrolling. That's so funny. Hello. Yeah, I've heard this a lot, Airy Doll. I had so much anxiety yesterday, it was consuming me, but today I'm not nearly as anxious. Something shifted in the middle of the night, and it was really strange. I had strange dreams again. I don't usually have strange dreams every single night, but I had strange dreams again. It was weird. Ooh, you woke up around 5:27 a.m. You need to stop doom scrolling too. Well, welcome. Welcome to the live where we save you from your own doom scrolling and we can talk about things and, pop out of that monotony. Doom scrolling monotony. Ooh, jumps on the Schumann again. Yup, that feels correct. You had strange dreams, but you did take Blue Lotus. Blue Lotus will give you the strange dreams. That's right. Yeah. Huh. I've been drained no matter how much I sleep all week today. Feels like I finally woke up. You know what, Tiny Paintbrush? I only got like 6 hours of sleep last night, maybe slightly less than that. But I woke up feeling maybe a little tired, but really ready to go. And it's been like that, like just what you said, the past week or week and a half or so. Doesn't matter how much I've slept. I just wanted to sleep more. I think that's interesting. Global meditation tonight. Yes, Tammy. Global meditation tonight. Thank you for bringing that up. Okay. My video today, I'm a little spicy. I'm a little spicy for people who are yelling into the void. I don't know what to do when they've been giving options of things to do. It is very different from you not knowing what to do and not seeing any options yet and feeling stuck in your own doom cloud. Like, as I get that, everybody does that from time to time. We are doing something about the mother effing energy. Like the global guided meditation that's happening literally tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern is called Raise the Mother Effing Frequency. I'm fucking done. Are you guys yet? Are you done yet? I'm fucking done. Like, I'm done. Yeah. I'm gonna get Scottish on you. I don't know how to do a Scottish accent very well, but I'm fucking done. Done. Yeah. I'm fucking done. Finished. I keep cussing, my live might get muted, but I'm so finished. So we're doing the mother effing guided global meditation tonight. We're raising the mother effing frequency. We're doing it together because I'm done with this. So 8:30 p.m. Eastern. It's already scheduled on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, just go to my lives and it's already there, pending and ready to go. So come on in when you're ready. And then if you're on TikTok, Instagram, oh cute, there's 111 people in the TikTok live. Cute. If you're on TikTok, Instagram, it's in the stories. The link's in the stories, but you can also just go to my YouTube, so it doesn't matter. All the ways get you to the same place. Global guided meditation is tonight, and it is called Raise the Mother Effing Frequency. Yeah, because we are fucking done. We're done with this. This is too much. So 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the YouTube. Hello, Minnesota. Speaking of Minnesota, part of this global guided meditation, we are going to be like laser focusing in all of our energy on Minnesota. Like before the meditation, I'm pulling up a map of Minnesota. So because sometimes it helps people to have a visual before we tap in, right? And send vibes someplace. And then I'm going to zoom in on the Twin Cities from there, like from Google Maps. So you guys can see it. You can get the picture in your brain. And we're giving away so much, not giving away. I read giving away from Catherine. We are giving love and energy and all those positive frequency vibes to Minnesota specifically for part of it. Okay. Yeah, I'm so done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm finished. I'm done. So you're going live at 8:30 Eastern tonight and then next Thursday night too. Probably not next Thursday night. I can't do it every like scheduled like that at night because of my responsibilities with my kids because I am a single parent. But I'm gonna announce in the live tonight that on our own, like I don't have to host it. We can do it on our own, every 7 days, which will be every Thursday, right? Every 7 days, we're gonna go use this meditation that is gonna be posted as a replay on YouTube every 7 days at 7 p.m. your local time. Okay, your local time. So every 7 days, which will be every Thursday, 7 p.m. your local time, that this live, once we do the live, just like all my lives, including this one, it's going to go up as a replay on YouTube. We'll have it like pinned or something to make it more obvious, but we're going to all use it over and over and over again. That way, even if I have something going on, everyone else can still do the things, right? Yes. Anchoring. Yes, exactly. That's what we're doing because we're done. We're done. We're done with this. We're done. Mm-hmm. Yes, I love that. And amplifying from Minnesota. And I read in my video today, I'll read it again, but I'm reading this book right now, The Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. I'm always reading something. I'm always reading at least one book, like always. I mean, look at all those things back there. And that's not even half of them, half of my books that I own. But I read this last night. It was funny because I'm reading this book and I was like, oh, this introduction's so long. I don't need to read this introduction. And then my eyes for no reason popped on this page. And here's what I read. I'm going to share it with you again, which is one of the reasons why we're doing the global meditation tonight all together. Okay. Joe Dispenza. We have created Project Coherence, in which thousands of people come together at the exact same time on the exact same day to increase the frequency of this planet and of everyone who lives here. More than 23 peer-reviewed articles and more than 50 peace-gathering projects show such events can lower incidents of violence, war, crime, and traffic accidents, and at the same time increase economic growth. Hello. So we're doing it together. We're doing it together. 7 p.m. Eastern. So, yep, if you're in Florida, it's 7 p.m. for you, Pinky Dragonfly. That's correct. That's correct. Hey, hell yeah, Deep South Louisiana. Let's do this. Let's do this, Sam. I freaking love this. So good. Good. Yep. Oh, that book came in the mail for you this week. Oh, look at all these synchronicities of already reading this book. I've had it for a long time. And I was like, now feels the time. I grabbed like 3, and this was the one of the 3 that I like landed on. Yes. So we are doing it together. We're doing it at the exact same time. I'm so excited to raise the freaking vibe with you. Let's go. Because I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, no, Bodacious Blake. First of all, fantastic name. We just got started, so you're good. Yeah, start reading it. Yeah, if you are looking for a sign to start reading this book, here's your sign. Here's your sign. Oh, there's an awesome meditation in this book. I love that. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to dive into this. I'm only like 20 or 30 pages in. I'm not too far in yet. Global guided meditation. It's in my stories and it's linked in my bio and it's already scheduled on YouTube. It is tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We are doing it just on YouTube. We're not separating out between TikTok and YouTube because the point is to bring everybody together, right? We're not going to be separate. 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Oh, the book that I'm reading right now is Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. This is just what I'm reading right now. And this is the book I quoted in my video from today. Yes, this one right here. 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay. So is that 5:30 p.m. Pacific tonight, all together, YouTube. Okay. My YouTube channel is the same name as on TikTok, Spirituality with Sam. Just look for the one with the most followers so you don't actually accidentally follow like a scam account. But this link, this YouTube thing, if you just want a direct link to it to go directly to my page and make it nice and easy for you, watch my stories today on TikTok. There's one in there, and there is one in my link tree. So my bio link has it too. Yeah. We did do the Sedona thing. It was so much freaking fun. We did Sedona, and then we did Long Beach after that. Yeah. Spiritual psychosis, I just want to address this really quick. Spiritual psychosis isn't caused from things like this. No outside thing can cause spiritual psychosis. Spiritual psychosis comes from not being aligned and balanced and not listening to that inner voice, which can absolutely 100% freaking happen, right? But it's not, the book doesn't cause spiritual psychosis. Being imbalanced and not listening to your inner guidance and not listening to your gut and things like that, just not having your balance can cause spiritual psychosis. You put your calendar with no end date. Yes. Okay. So here, I'm going to say it for the last time in the live, but I'm going to say it again in the thing tonight. Okay. A book can't, I love you so much. A book can't cause imbalance. We are unbalanced, but a book can't cause unbalance. Spiritual psychosis is when you are, I'm just very quick, very simple kind of definition, is when you, lose sight of who you are in the name of your spiritual growth and awakening, and you go way up here and you stop paying attention to like your intuition and stuff, and so you start doing things that aren't like you at all, and you start being like unsafe to yourself, really. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say this for the last time in the live today, but I'll say it again tonight at the global guided meditation. Okay. The global guided meditation, we are going to repeat this as a collective every week. Okay. I'm not going to be live every week at the same time. We're just going to use the same meditation. It's going to be on replay. Okay. It's going to be on replay on my YouTube. So you can always get to it. We're going to keep the link on the link tree so you can find it easy. You can also just bookmark it, whatever works for you. Okay. We are going to, every 7 days as a collective, as a global collective, we're going to repeat this exact same meditation at 7 p.m. your local time. Okay. 7 p.m. your local time, wherever you live. That's every 7 days, which is every Thursday, because today is Thursday. So we're going to do it 7 more days. So every Thursday, 7 p.m. your local time. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So the replay will be, Corey just said she's going to put the replay YouTube page right at the top of it so you can find it super easy. Okay. You can just bookmark it too. All right. So also, thank you, Christy, for bringing this up. Okay. Tomorrow's open channeling. Remember, I'm doing open channeling tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. You can still come. Get your ticket to come if you want to come sit in the vibes of live channeling. We do it over Zoom. And a link is in my bio, obviously, for all the things we always talk about. It's $25 US. It's very low price. Everyone has a chance to get called upon. Not everyone will get called upon because we're doing it for an hour and a half, not 72 days. But everyone will get a chance to get called upon. It's all very equal and even. And then everyone gets the replay too. But for open channeling, this morning when I was in my own meditation, I accidentally channeled a message to start open channeling. So I have a spirit-led message from the guides. It felt very big. It felt bigger than my own. It felt like almost like the guides were like in their own network web. And it's like a bigger message than just my spirit guides. I'm gonna have to sit with that more to figure out exactly, but it's bigger. And then I'm gonna share that message at the start of open channeling, and then I'll just start channeling for you guys. Yeah. Tonight is 8:30 Eastern. That's right, Tammy. Yeah. 8:30 Eastern. Yeah. And then we're going to do it every single week. I won't be live every week, but we're going to use the same meditation every single week. Okay. So, Jessica wants to know if I'm a witch. I guess I would consider myself a green witch, if anything, because I love my plants and I talk to my plants and I just adore my plants and all that. But I don't consider myself a classical witch, and that I do lots of spells and lots of things. I think I'm more balanced between a lot of modalities, more than one, but I love witches. I think they're cool. I think they're so cool. Do you get any names of the guide clusters you heard from? Well, it was like my guides, and not all guides have names, because names are very much like you don't need names when you're all psychically connected. But I don't know. It just felt bigger. It felt like lots of groups of guides that are like of the same frequency vibration, right? That were in the same like reality energy. Maybe that's what it felt like, all coming together to give this message that I'm going to share at open channeling tomorrow. So that's 2 p.m. Eastern. Link is in the bio. So definitely come. Oh yeah, you can ask whatever questions you want. You can ask 3D to 5D questions, you can ask personal questions, you can ask global questions, but if you get picked, you get one question. You get one question. Um, yeah, so you can ask literally anything in open channeling. Nothing is off the table in open channeling. Yeah. So yeah. I used to leave myself as a green witch at one point, but it feels weird to me now. Yeah, you just shifted to something else. That's cool. Yeah. You want names for science. You're so funny. Oh, you're a witch? That's cool. I freaking love witches. They're so cool. You know that what is her name? I think she might just be on TikTok, but I don't know. There's like this Scottish witch, and I can't remember what her name is on there, but she's really cool. Her energy's really good. For the guides, yeah, kind of like quantum entanglement. Yeah. Yeah. There's not a cap on tickets for tomorrow. I think we have about 100 or so. The Glass Cow Witch. Yes. I love her. Her energy is so good. Her energy is so good. I freaking love witches. I love them. Very drawn to witches. So good. Let's see. So many good comments. She is so rad. Yeah. For like 3 years when I channel, my dad is the first one to come through. Is that normal? Yeah, because it feels safe to you. Yeah. The meditation tonight will be on YouTube. 8:30 p.m. tonight, global guided meditation, because we're fucking done. We're fucking done with this, right? So we are going to do this all together. I'm going to be there. I'm going to lead it live. I went into like this almost a trance meditation. It was really wild the other day. And I had written out a meditation already, and I got this giant inspiration that goes, no, don't use that at all. And so I just started typing while I was channeling, typing, and I didn't really know what was going on. I was just like in the moment. So like, it's like I heard it in my head word by word. And then I went back afterwards and read it. I go, oh my God, this is good. So that's what I'll be reading from tonight for the meditation while feeling the answers and stuff. I mean, not the answers, the energy and stuff. So we're going to do that tonight, 8:30. It'll be about 30 minutes or so. And then, so after we do that, it'll be on replay on YouTube for everyone in the whole world to use every 7 days. So it'll be every Thursday night at your 7 p.m. Eastern. Your 7, not Eastern, your 7 p.m. wherever you are. That way we keep every single week, we keep doing this meditation. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And if you're working and you want to just like listen with headphones and at least be in the vibes, 1,000,000 bajillion% do it. And then you can go into meditation later. No, this is free, Crystal. You don't have to pay for this at all. This is free because we are done. Open channeling, you get tickets. That's an energetic exchange. But the thing tonight is free. We're doing that tonight for free on YouTube. You don't have to register. 8:30 p.m. 8:30 p.m. Eastern tonight on YouTube. Link is in the bio and link is in the stories. So you can get the link from my bio link, and you can also get the link from the stories. It's already scheduled on YouTube. If you click the link right now in the stories, you can sign up for a little reminder on your phone. So yeah, so good. I'm so excited to do this with you guys. I'm so excited. If you're going to open channeling tomorrow, I highly recommend that you read what I wrote on the website for open channeling, just on the page where you can get a ticket for open channeling. So you know how to pick your own question. Okay. Yeah. Open channeling tonight, 2 p.m. or tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. Global guided meditation tonight for free, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Tonight is YouTube. Tomorrow is Zoom. I'm so excited. It's going to be so good. And this live is supposed to be all about channeling. So I'm going to answer Christy's question. Do you ever get cold when your vibe is raising or channeling in that kind of energy? Yes. And this can be different for everyone. Some people get hot. Some people I get cold. I literally have can't see it, but I have a heating pad on the back of my work chair that I have to keep on for lives because I'm channeling a lot for you guys, right? For these lives. Oh, it is 222. That's cute. So I get cold and I have to, I think I just I kind of pop out of my body a little bit. I don't know why, but I get cold. So I always have to warm up when I channel. Yeah. When my vibe is raising, it depends on how it's raising. I can get hot, I can get cold, I get all kinds of things. Yeah. Yeah, I'm stoked for open channeling too. Guys, this is the premiere event for open channeling, right? The thing that's happening tomorrow. This is our premiere event for it. I'm so freaking excited. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. The energy, I can already feel so good. I'm genuinely so excited. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Ooh, you get a blood sugar drop when you do mediumship. That's interesting. I love that. I don't hear voices talking when I meditate. It's like I have a knowing. Does that make sense? I don't hear the voices talking. It's like I just know things because information when I'm meditating doesn't come in words. Also, when I'm channeling, the information doesn't come into words because channeling is pulling from the information that's out here in the ether that everyone has access to, right? Everyone has access to all information when anybody's like legitimately channeling. If anyone is channeling and they say, I'm the only one that has access to this information, that is just the biggest red flag. That is the most obvious thing that you can see and go, they're not actually channeling because the information that you channel with is available to literally everyone. Okay, literally everyone. And so when you're channeling, the information comes in like energy because it's beyond language. Language is very 3D, it's very dense. Oh, do you guys want to know how language was created and why we even have language and words to begin with? Because I channeled this a while ago and it came up for me recently, but I can share it here now. And I think that might explain the difference between why channeling doesn't come in words and why when I channel, I have to convert it into words and things like that. It's very interesting. Open channeling, yes, there are still spots. We're not going to close it. So go ahead and get your ticket. It's available for you now. Yeah, do the if you're in Minnesota and you're struggling, do the global meditation with us tonight. That's for free. Yeah, it's a knowing. Yeah, Tammy. Yeah, it's just a knowing that you already do this. Yes, hell yes, I love that. Yes. Okay, so the language thing then. Channeling and a download, that's not a difference. That's just two words for the same thing. Because it's still you're gathering information from the ether. Language was developed because when we first started as when our extraterrestrial brothers and sisters came down to this planet to seed this planet with a higher intelligent life. Okay, I don't want to say intelligent, higher density. That's the word I'm looking for. Higher density life forms on this planet, like us who you see today walking around, the bipedal animals that you see walking around this planet. Um, when they came down, they were still all psychically linked and connected. And the first iterations of us were still psychically linked and connected. And when you are psychically linked and connected, you speak to each other in like energy, right? You don't need language because you just have an understanding between you. Okay. And so, eventually over time through many things that happened that I won't discuss here because it's such a long explanation, we started to lose sight of that psychic connection and slowly and in different regions all over the planet, um, the uh, uh, the psychic link as we started to forget who we were, right? We started to forget that we are all knowing, that we are the God energy, that we are eternal, et cetera, et cetera. We started to pull away from the ability to have that psychic link. And so we started to have to verbalize sounds that came out of our mouths, right? We had to verbalize, use our vocal cords to verbalize sounds to indicate certain things. And so we did that kind of slowly over time, and that eventually developed into language. And that's why language is different all over the whole planet because we just made it up. We just made the sounds up. We just made the words up because hello, it had to be created somehow, right? And so that's why words and sounds sound different in different regions because we were just making it up as we went in different regions. Does that make sense? Yeah, does that make sense? Isn't that interesting? Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate you. You should be sleeping, Brenda. Thank you, though. I appreciate you. You'll be there tonight, Grey Witch? Good. Good, 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 good. Ooh, you're freezing right now, Christy. I love that. I love that. Good. I'm glad it makes sense. Yeah. What do you mean? How do we tune into our pineal gland with an on-off switch? What do you mean by the on-off switch? Oh, but you'll be in the sound bath, so that'll be good. It's okay if you miss it live. You can do it again afterwards, and then you can also do it again next week. Yeah. The English language, like many languages, seems so difficult because everything was made up and eventually we just blended everything together like an agreement, right? And so that's why there's not any real rules that can apply across the board because it wasn't created by like one small group, it's created by many groups and then together we all decided to share the words. Yeah. Mhm. Oh, Psychic Heart, you're so cute and I appreciate you. I have several mods already, but you're so sweet. Thank you so much. I was in the GATE program. In fact, was a victim of the GATE program. I'm joking by the word victim. Um, you read that somewhere the closest language to accurately communicate were hieroglyphics because there's more to language than what we perceive. I agree with that, actually. I agree with that because I really like hieroglyphics because they tell a story. Words and letters are very, very dense and very, very limiting. Yeah. Yeah, well, I think a lot of us were in the GATE program. I so was, and it was super weird. Super weird. Anyway, um, but all about channeling. I'm gonna go back to this all about channeling since that is the topic at hand today. Ooh, I think I can drink my warm tea now. I'm so excited. I'm so cold, you guys. Oh, that's good. Um, so the channeling, all about channeling. I'm going to teach you guys starting next month how to start channeling for yourself because it really, in a way that you can do it where you don't get overwhelmed. You got to do it in steps, right? You got to do it in steps so you can trust your intuition. You can trust the things that are coming through. You can trust that what you're hearing and feeling and getting is accurate, reliable information, right? From the ethers, right? So, I'm going to start doing that next month. Tomorrow I'll channel for you, but I'm going to start doing it next month. I'm writing the next expansion packs because the next trilogy is going to be the channeling trilogy. Do you guys want to know what the 3 waves are? I just named the waves today. I knew what they were all going to be, but we just named the waves today. Do you want to know what they are? I have to pull up my notes. I'm getting like a little insider peek. Yes, you want to know? Okay. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. My little notes over here. The channeling trilogy. Wave 1 is called Hear Your Higher Self because you have to be able to reconnect to your higher self and understand yourself first as your baseline. Wave 2 is called Read the Signs. It's all about signs and synchronicities of the universe and noticing them and understanding what to do with them. And then wave 3 is called, oh, did I even write it down yet? Hear Your Spirit Guides. I knew I wrote it down. Hear Your Spirit Guides. I'm not even done with my notes yet. And so it's going to be all about connecting your spirit guides. So you're starting, I have some notes over here that explain it good too. Hold on. My notes are still all over the place because I'm putting it together for you guys. This is over, give me a second. I got it. I really like how this trilogy is coming together because Hear Your Higher Self is the wave where everything begins. It's like your foundation, right? And then once you start understanding yourself and your foundation, then you can do wave 2. Now, these all do stand alone, but they're much stronger if you do them in order, right? And number 2 is about the signs and synchronicities. So you understand yourself first, which is your foundation. Then you understand the world around you and what it's trying to communicate to you through signs and synchronicities and what to do it. And then we go to that higher frequency of your spirit guide. So it's like we're layering to make it easier to access. Yeah, it's gonna be so fun. These are turning out really good. The channeling trilogy is like so fun. It's gonna be really good. So it's gonna help you understand your intuition versus fear, or sensation versus story, or guidance versus guessing. Like it's gonna take all the guesswork out of it. So, because you are your higher self. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, good, good. Oh, you like the trilogies? It's gonna be so fun. I don't know if ASL is closer to channel language. Hold on, let me just channel that because I don't know ASL. No, my guides are saying ASL is still similar. Some of it might be a higher frequency than using words that come out of your mouth, but it's still similar because you still have to compact down a big idea into a single word or letters. That's just what my guides are saying right now, but that's like a super simple explanation just to keep it quick. Yeah, just to keep it quick. Um, if you want to trust what you're getting and you want to show more reliability, was one thing I can work on right now, trusting your gut. If you want to work on one thing right now before these trilogies are out, trusting your gut, listening to your gut, and taking freaking notes. Have a little journal or one little note on your phone where you write down all the times that your gut said something and then how you responded to it. Because you're going to see that every time you trust your gut, things work out to a much higher frequency level than they do when you don't, right? Things are easier when you listen to your gut. This is so good, you guys. Mm. Do you have to actively open your crown every day? No. You work on it, you get to a certain point, and then it like just stays open. It's not like you close it. Does that make sense? You just work on opening it, and then it just stays open because then you're just using it. Ask them guides if we're doing taxes. That's up to you. I hold on, let me ask my guides what to say here. Hold on. I know that I'm not one for funding a regime, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But you have to make your own choice. I'm drinking a cinnamon tea. It's an organic sweet cinnamon spice, just an herbal tea, just an herbal tea. That's it. So, yeah, the trilogy thing. That's the expansion packs. That's what the trilogy are. These expansion packs. Each wave is going to help you stop gaslighting yourself, essentially, right? Because I bet you're doing a lot of these things already and you don't even understand it. Yeah. Did you, Kim? That's funny. You laughed. I mean, that's a personal decision that you have to make. That's a personal decision that you have to make. Yeah. I know I love cinnamon tea. I feel like Blue Sparkle says, I feel like my gut doesn't talk to me very much. Oh, it talks to you all the time. You just aren't trained to hear it because you're usually up here. Usually, people who don't hear their gut, because your gut is continuously, your gut is the same thing as your intuition, which is the same thing as your higher self. Those are all the same thing. It's the same energy, right? And so, um, you're listening to your gut is continuously talking to you, but we are trained literally from birth to be more up here. Don't be so emotional. That's bullshit, by the way. Don't be so emotional. Be logical. That's bullshit. You need to be like 90% emotional, 10% logical for you to be balanced and for you to listen to your own intuition and your higher self. Ear ringing totally is a thing to listen to. I've noticed now ear ringing can be different for everybody, but I've noticed that ear ringing for me is usually my guides getting me to notice something. Sometimes it's if my brain is going in a lower vibe way, like spiraling down, it's just to get me to stop and get my own head out of my ass. Sometimes it's pay attention to what you were just thinking about, or sometimes it's like a confirmation. If I was like asking a question, it could be lots of things. Yeah. Do psychedelics help with channeling? Psychedelics help with opening up your consciousness and your third eye and your chakras and having a greater understanding. So it's significantly easier to channel, but only when psychedelics are done in a medicinal way for expansion, right? If you take 10 grams of mushrooms, you can have an ego death, but you need smaller doses to be able to open yourself up. Like microdosing is the biggest help for that kind of stuff. Yeah. This tea is so good. Mm-mm. I I love I love using microdoses of the mushies, right? The devil's lettuce. You guys are so freaking funny. I love using microdoses of psilocybin in a very intentional way, right? Like use tiny little microdoses for several days on, a few days off, several days on, a few days off, and then you take a few weeks off in between, right? That just helps open up your consciousness more. I like using lion's mane for my brain, things like that that are really have been really helpful for me. Mhm. Yeah, they can help you find anything you want. The universe in general can help you find anything that you want. Yeah. So good. These are such good questions. The next expansion pack is coming out at the beginning of February. We're going to drop them all at the beginning of the month. So we're going to have wave one, beginning of February, then wave two, beginning of March, then wave three, beginning of April. We're going to drop the dates for you soon. We just picked them out. I just have to let Soul Spark know first, my spiritual community, because they get to know all the insider information first. And then we'll drop the dates for everybody else. Yeah. Blue lotus tea is a really good heart opener. I love blue lotus tea. It opens up your heart. It's not a psychedelic, but it opens up your heart center for sure. And it can also help you lucid dream. It's really good. Really good. So good. I love these questions, you guys. These are so good. If you can't tell if it helps you suppress or utilize your gifts, or maybe sit with a stronger intention on that. You get a ringing that sounds like Morse code, see if you can decipher it. Maybe you can. Maybe it's not Morse code. Maybe it is, right? Yeah, I get insane dreams of Blue Lotus. I haven't had Blue Lotus in a while, but I got a big bag of it. Yeah. Can I make a recommendation on this, Dorothy? The comment was work and life gotta slow down, then I will binge the expansion packs. My recommendation is actually to not binge the expansion packs. And here's why. And I like love the enthusiasm, and I would probably do the same thing, to be so honest with you, because like hungry for knowledge and all that stuff. My suggestion is we don't want to binge the expansion packs because we want time for integration with each of them and to let it sink in and for you to get to know the new version of yourself before you do the next one, because then you'll have like a much stronger effect the next one that you do, right? And sometimes making specific time for something you want, like an expansion pack, will help life slow down, will help work slow down. And not always, because sometimes it really be like that, right? But anyway. Oh yeah, Corey just reminded us over on YouTube, if you come to Open Channeling tomorrow, if you're part of the premiere event, you will get access to Spiritual Buddies, which is our larger spiritual community. It's like our big giant group chat. We talk about all spiritual things. It's so rad and fun. Once the event starts tomorrow, the access to Spiritual Buddies is going away. So make sure that if you got a ticket for Open Channeling tomorrow and you want access to Spiritual Buddies, join the group before we start tomorrow, because I'm taking that link away, because this is a thank you for anybody who is anchoring in for the premiere event. Okay. Oh, I love this question. How do you set intentions? Yes, because it does sound kind of like mystical and vague, doesn't it? You set intentions by just thinking what you want and going, that's what I want. That's what I'm doing. Right. So like if I go to meditate and my intention is to get clarity on something, I just think, hey, I'd really like this answer. And then I move on and then I focus on my breath. I've set an intention. I've liked that answer. It's like so simple, so easy. Yeah, I've had some great experience with psychedelics. I've had some fantastic eye-opening moments. My ass has been called out on psychedelics almost every time. So good. So good. Victoria, I don't know if this is the right answer, but for some reason I saw keys that fell behind a bedside table. I don't know what that means. I'm going to leave it there for you to do with whatever you want, but something behind a bedside table. Beside, between, behind, something like that, where it's hidden behind. I don't know. And I know that sounds weird, but I'm just throwing that out there. Let's see. Light language. I can do light language sometimes. Yeah, when I'm like really in the zone or really trancing out, light language, but not consciously. Yeah. So good. Oh, what's the difference between the regular expansion pack and the gold? Yeah, that's a good question. So every expansion pack has a gold edition, and that is available for the first 75 people that anchor in, the first 75 people that get that particular expansion pack. And then once the first 75 people get it as like our thank you for doing that, then the standard edition becomes available. The gold edition is the full pack, just like standard, but it comes with some extra stuff. Like it always comes with a special video from me explaining something that I can relate to on the expansion pack. And then some sort of like digital bonus. Like I made foam wallpapers one time for like the manifestation one. One time I did my favorite meditation music. I shared it. I made it in a download and I shared the link to it on like Spotify and stuff. So like there's always, and then you can always join Spiritual Buddies. if you get the gold pack. So there's always 3 things. It's always spiritual buddy access, and it's always, which is the big spiritual community, a digital thing, and a video for me. Mhm. If someone uses cannabis, does it block them from being able to hear that from their spirit guides? No. But if you're using cannabis as an escape and you're just blazed out of your mind, you're not gonna be able to hear shit. You know what I mean? So using the right dose, but no, it doesn't stop you from being able to hear your guides. In fact, it can be a big opener because it helps you relax. So you just gotta, it's just the way that you use it, just like anything else. Yeah. Mhm. Oh, interesting. The keys always go missing during big timeline jumps. I find that fascinating. Tammy, you knew that was going to be my answer. That's so precious. I love that. I love that. So good. So, when you get your ticket to open channeling tomorrow, or if you buy any of the gold expansion packs before they get sold out, um, there is like you buy the open channel. Let's say you get the ticket to open channeling tomorrow. Okay, you automatically get redirected to your dashboard. So look for open channeling, click on it. So you go into it, and that's like the member side. Okay. That's the side where you get all the information. That's where your Zoom link is. That's where the link is for spiritual buddies, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Yeah. So good. I followed your spirit guide meditation, had a beautiful doe with antlers come to me. That's so fun. Yeah, you don't have to fully understand it. Just sit in that energy and just let it kind of wash over you. That's really beautiful. That's really beautiful. I love that. You're so welcome. I love this so much. That's so fun. Does chanting Hindu mantras open you up to both light and dark? Well, I'm going to take the Hindu out of it because it doesn't really matter if it's Hindu or not or anything else. But chanting mantras open you up to whatever your intention behind the mantras is, right? My thoughts on the light and the dark is, and this is not just my thoughts, this is a belief largely available in the spiritual community that I also subscribe to. And if you don't subscribe to this, that's fine. You take what resonates, leave the rest, right? That's not my business. But I keep forgetting to drink my tea. For the light and the dark, the more you expand your consciousness, the more you raise your vibrational frequency, right? And you just keep going up and up and up. You're not really just going up. It's not like climbing up a ladder. You're going out in all directions because you're like a circle. You're like an orb, right? So you're expanding in all directions. You're not just expanding this way, right? You're expanding in all directions. And so, when you're expanding vibrational frequency, you're expanding into both the light and the dark, which means you understand the dark and you understand the light. You understand both aspects to it. It's the yin and the yang, right? Now you can utilize, it doesn't mean that you have to be the dark. It means you are the light and you are the dark, right? You can utilize whatever part you want of that, right? Just because you understand the dark does not mean that you have to live there. Now you just get a choice, a bigger scope, a bigger choice of where you want to live. Does that make sense? Oh, piddles. That's a really good synchronicity. I love that. There's a buck in your backyard the next day. That is fun. Love that. I love that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. That is what I have come to understand through all the channeling and the meditating and the inner growth and all the things that I've done. Yeah. Oh, if you would like to sponsor somebody for open channeling tomorrow or ask to be sponsored, you can do that through the link in my bio, right? We're all about sharing is caring here in our community. So thank you for being a part of our community because you are part of that and it is beautiful and I love you so much. So if you would like to give the gift of sponsorship or if you need to ask for the gift of sponsorship for open channeling tomorrow, you may do that in the link in my bio. You just go to my page with all my videos, find the hyperlink, click on it. That's all the links I always talk about right there once you click on it. Okay, that's the link tree. And you scroll just a tiny bit and there's a big thing that says give and a big thing that says ask, right? So if you'd like to sponsor, if you'd like to be sponsored, if you sponsor somebody, we guarantee that it will go to someone. If you ask to be sponsored, we can't guarantee it, but it usually works out. Okay. I bought your Wave 2 Gold package. Does that allow me to be connected to the buddy page? Yes. So if you bought any of the gold expansion packs, if you look on the member side, like log in, choose your gold expansion pack, and scroll down in there in that text, it'll have a link for spiritual buddies where you can join. Yeah. And the difference between the standard and the gold packages, again, because I saw that we're asking again. Thank you, Voiceless Love. I appreciate that. Is this is for the expansion packs. Standard pack has the full expansion pack. Gold pack has the full expansion pack plus a few extra bonuses. It's usually a video from me, access to the Spiritual Buddies community, and some digital gift that I make or provide for you. So it's just extra stuff to help kind of beef out your experience a little bit, if you will. Yeah, the gold packs are just for the first 75 people who anchor in, who lock in, who anchor in the light, who are raising their vibrational energy, which raises the vibrational energy for the whole planet. It's our thank you to them. So it's just the first 75. So I always announce when we're launching and dropping the pack, so you'll have a chance to go get one if you want when we launch. But we're gonna launch beginning of February, beginning of March, beginning of April. And when it gets closer, we'll drop dates and stuff like that for you guys. Yeah. Okay. So good. I love these questions so much. Okay, tonight, who is coming to my global guided meditation tonight called Raise the Mother Effing Frequency? Who's coming tonight to that? It's free. It's on YouTube. The link is in the stories. The link is in the bio. The link is on the bulletin board. Links are literally everywhere. Link is in my bio. Link is everywhere it could possibly be. Yes, look at all these people. Yes, and tell people, help me spread the word, you guys, because the more people come, the more powerful the energy is going to be. Share the link, share the video from today, share what I don't care, share, right? Whatever you got to do to share so we get the most people there tonight. 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. The link is shared in stories, in Linktree, and everything. Yes, look at this. I love this. I love this. I love this. I'm so excited to see you guys. I made the music yesterday for this. I mixed a whole brand new music for this meditation. I wrote the meditation out and I mixed a whole new sound for it. So I was thinking, which means I'm going to do it. If you're in Soul Spark, which is my spiritual community, my smaller spiritual community, if you're in Soul Spark, you're going to get the sound for this meditation music that I made myself yesterday. You're going to get that added to your Soul Spark dashboard. We're going to add that in the next few days or so. So you're going to have the sound only. And then if you want it with the words for the meditation, it'll be linked to YouTube. Yes, you do it in your time zone. Yeah. Do it in your time zone. I love that. That's so good. Yeah. Excited about the meditation. Yeah. We are going to absolutely just, what's the word I'm looking for? Dissolve. Obliterate. Dissolve feels better though. Dissolve the energy that's happening in Minneapolis and around the world. We're going to dissolve it in Minnesota and everywhere else. Yep. Tonight's on YouTube. And if you forget where it is or what's going on, just go to the link in my bio. I've always put everything inside that bio link. Everything is always scheduled and clear, so you can get your answers question there. Yeah. Melt. Yeah, we are melting it. I love that, Christy. We are melting. We're going to melt Minnesota in the best way tonight. We sure are. Yeah, the meditation will be available for replay on YouTube. It'll be right at the top. My YouTube channel is the same handle as TikTok, Spirituality with Sam, and the link is in the bio, so you can go to it and then bookmark it if you want to come back to it. A calming closet's a great idea. Yeah, we're going to thaw you out tonight. Join us if you can, and if you can't, just sit with us in thought. It'll be a link. It'll show as a live and it'll be a link. So you can use the link or you can just go to my page when it's 8:30 Eastern tonight and join there too. Either one is fine. You don't have to register or anything like that. If you can't figure out how to join Spiritual Buddies and you have access, which means you have any of the gold expansion packs or you've bought the ticket for open channeling tomorrow for the premiere event and you still can't figure out how to join, go into that thing that you bought on the website, log in and then choose the thing you bought. And then somewhere in there will be the link for Spiritual Buddies. But if you still can't find it, just shoot us an email. Use that form on the website, okay, on spiritualitywithsam.com, and we'll get you sorted out. We can always use sponsors for tomorrow. Every live we have, the request for sponsorship always spikes. So we were about even, but it always spikes. So 100% we could use sponsors, 100%. The gold packs, just pay attention to the next time that we drop, because they're just a thank you for the first like 75 people that anchor into the energy, and you can get one next time for sure. Yeah. Live tonight through YouTube, channeling tomorrow through Zoom. That's right. Yep. So I'm going to go in order. Tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Zoom. 8:30 p.m. Eastern, on YouTube. Holy Moses, my brain. Tonight, let's start over. Starting over. Cleaning the slate. Tonight, global guided meditation, 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. That's linked all over the place. In the bio. It's pinned on YouTube. All the places in my link tree. That's free. Tomorrow is open channeling, and that's an energetic exchange of just $25. That is at 2 p.m. Eastern, and you will get a Zoom link. Okay? You get a Zoom link. So when you get the program, when you get open channeling, go back into open channeling once you've purchased it, and it will show you the Zoom link. Okay? 8:30 tonight on YouTube. Tomorrow is 2 p.m. on Zoom. The replay is extraordinarily valuable. In fact, we're all going to be using the replay every 7 days at 7 p.m. your local time. And we're going to talk more about that tonight at the beginning, so it'll be on the replay as a reminder. 5:30 p.m. Pacific. 6:30. Is it 6:30 Mountain Time? Yes, 6:30 Mountain. So that'd be 7:30 Central. Yeah. Good. Corey says we need a few more sponsors now for open channeling. So if anybody can sponsor and you feel called to that feels good in your heart, it feels like it's in alignment, then go for it. Because she said we could use a few. There are a few more people who aren't in yet. We're looking for sponsors. Yeah, I'm excited too. It's going to be so freaking rad. It's going to be so freaking rad. And if you're catching this live on the replay, then the Global Guided Meditation, you've missed it, the Global Guided Meditation on Thursday, January 15th. The Global Guided Meditation is still pinned there. You can go do it right now. Okay? Yeah. The Zoom one, the open channeling is an energetic exchange. That's $25 US for 90 minutes of channeling. So super, super low price. Okay? But tonight is free. Global Guided Meditation is free. We're just doing it together because we're fucking over it. Okay. Okay. Any more questions before I go and get rocking on more of this expansion pack for you guys to teach you how to channel? I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm so over it. I'm like actually so over it. Yep. We're going to raise the vibe. We're going to raise the frequency. 8:30 tonight. 8:30 tonight, YouTube. Watch my stories if you're on TikTok, because we have everything laid out for you there. You can take a little screenshot if you need to. Okay? 8:30 Eastern. 8:30 Eastern. So whatever that is in your time zone. Okay? See you tonight and tomorrow. See you tonight. Yeah, Hope Core. Hope Core is what we're doing tonight. We're going to melt mother effing Minnesota tonight and get it fixed. Okay? You can do it whenever you want. We're just doing it live together at 8:30 Eastern. Okay? Yes. I love you so much. It's at 8:30 Eastern. So whatever that, you can Google that for your time zone. I don't know what time zone you're in. 8:30 Eastern. Okay? I know. If you have to work tomorrow, you could always come for like a few minutes if you could take a break or something at work, and then watch the whole replay later if you wanted to for open channeling. That's up to you. Okay? Okay. The link to share is in my link tree. And you can share the story. You can share the video from today. You can share the YouTube link. Okay. You can share all those things. Whatever works for you, whatever makes sense for you. Okay. 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 Thank you so much for hanging out. And we will see you guys tonight at 8:30 Eastern. Okay. I love you so much. Thanks so much. We'll see you tonight. Okay. Okay. Bye. See you tonight.